Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, for today's video, we are going to be tackling the question of can engineers in Halo 3 ODST use weapons? So, throughout the campaign, we do see two types of engineers, and we never see any of them use weapons whatsoever. They're usually considered like almost like a neutral faction, even though they do appear as enemies to you, at least for most of the campaign. But they never attack you. The only time they might kind of fight you is the ones that have like bombs put on them. If you damage them too much, then they'll drop the bombs and might blow you up. But that's it. You never see them like actually hold weapons and use them against you. So can they hold weapons? Well, now that we're playing as an engineer here, as you can see, engineers can indeed pick up weapons and fire them and use them. But in third person, you can't see them holding the weapon. The weapons are basically invisible or somewhere like out of sight. But the engineers can actually, they can pick up pretty much any weapon, and they can use and fire any weapon. I haven't encountered. I tried several weapons, and I haven't encountered any weapons that an engineer couldn't pick up and use. So I've tried, human weapons, covenant weapons, heavy weapons. They actually all work perfectly fine. Like, I got the rocket launcher that you just saw there. The assault rifle is one of the first ones I tested, and now the plasma rifle all works. Of course, in first person, there is no like first person engineer model, so it just looks like the weapon is just floating. But nonetheless, it can be fired. And if you look closely, you can kind of see when you fire like a weapon, the shots sort of come out like the engineer's head, or at least like in that general direction. Basically, like the straight from the center of their body. That's basically where it comes from. It's probably like some default position, and the shots just come right from there. Now, as for melee weapons, the engineer can pick up melee weapons. They can hold it. You don't see it in third person still, but they can pick it up, but they cannot use it. Engineers cannot melee with any weapon whatsoever, nor can you use grenades with the engineers. Not frags, plasma grenades, firebombs, none of those. Now, turret weapons, like two-handed weapons, you can pick them up as an engineer, and you can still fire them as an engineer. In fact, it's kind of funny using the flamethrower, because from like a third-person perspective, it basically looks like the engineer's is spitting fire out of its mouth. You basically have like a fire-breathing engineer of sorts here. So, yeah, that works. But that's basically the extent of what an engineer can do. Engineers cannot drive vehicles, they cannot use mounted turrets. They can use weapons off the ground, including detached turrets, but that's basically it. So there you guys have it. Halo 3 ODST engineers can use weapons. They just never actually use that capability in game, fortunately. Probably for the better. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and found it to be interesting. If you did, as always, make sure to leave a like, leave thoughts in the comments. If there's anything else you may check out or look into, just let me know in the comments down below. But aside from that, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys!